anyway, Cher, what's happening in the news?
Okay, in the news. In May of this year, 2022,
Okay.
May 21st at 1:30 or 1:25 a.m., there was a Chupacabra spotted in Texas.
A Chupacabra.
A Chupacabra, correct. Now, this occurred in Amarillo City at the Amarillo Zoo, but apparently there was no break-in by this creature, animal, human, whatever it may have turned out to be. So there was nothing vandalized. It was just caught on surveillance. And, you guys take a look at it. We're going to show you. And, maybe you could help us decide what it may or may not be. But the city of Amarillo actually tweeted out that they wanted people to help them and try to debunk what it is, or maybe give some information as to what they thought they saw.
Because there's so many confusing, it raises so many questions because they found an animal in the zoo.
No.
Is it something that comes into it, or is it an animal from
this was outside the zoo.
Oh, it was outside the zoo.
So it was peeking in through the fence.
Oh, okay.
Right, so it never actually broke in or got in. But I guess the surveillance camera caught it from looking out of the fence. That's what it seems like in the picture.
Oh, okay. Because there seems to be such little footage on this, but it seems like there should be more.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, it is what it is. You can't prepare for this kind of event. A little bit of the history here.
A Chupacabra?
Yeah, let's tell them a little bit, in case some people may not know.
I know what a Chupacabra is. It's a 7-foot-tall thing that he hangs around with Han Solo.
That's Chewbacca.
Oh,
This is paranormal, not sci-fi, okay? Get with it.
Sorry, wrong genre. Anyway.
But the first one, I think, it originated in Mocha in around 1975. That's what sparked an interest, okay?
Right.
But the real first official attack was in 1995 in Puerto Rico. And there were 8 sheep that were killed and their blood drained, which is where they get the name.
Yeah, Chupacabra, which roughly translates to goat sucker.
Nice. Yeah.
And basically, it was very vampiric the way it was. And actually, before they actually knew what it was, 20 years earlier, in 1975, in the town of Mocha, Puerto Rico, basically, again, there was livestock that was being slaughtered. They had no idea what it was, so the local town folk were basically calling it Vampiro de Mocha. That's it.
Yeah,
which basically the vampire of Mocha.
Right. But it wasn't until some comedian that got up on stage who liked that using the term goat sucker, and that's what Chupacabra means, and he shouted out to the audience, and apparently it stuck. People started calling it Chupacabra. All the sheep were found with a circular incision on each one of them and completely drained of blood. That's started a craze. I don't know. So then from there it just blew up. It started spreading more and more north.
Yeah, it's weird. It started in Puerto Rico, which is an island, but me personally, and I know a lot of other people, they always thought it always came from Mexico.
Yeah, that's interesting though you say that, because in Puerto Rico when it started, they think of it as an alien-like type of creature, with scales and big eyes and claws. But as it migrated more north towards Texas and the southwest of the states, we see it more as a dog. Yeah. Yeah,
because a lot of people say they kind of consider it like their version of Bigfoot, but it is much smaller.
So mostly the Chupacabra is found in Mexico, but it did migrate to Texas now. I don't know how many sightings there were in the States, but do you think it could have gotten as far as Illinois?
Illinois?
Do you hear that ringing?
That thing works?
I got that in Spirit Halloween. Should I answer it?
It's probably about your car's warranty. Answer it, yeah.
Hello?
Hey!
Okay.
Who is this?
It's Mysteries of the Past or Present.
Oh my god!
Is this the famous Abby?
Yes, this is Abby.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Oh my gosh! Like, but how?
How'd you get on our phone? How'd you get on our toy phone?
I don't know. It was just in the phone book, and I called.
That seems to be a paranormal mystery.
Yeah, we don't even know our number. What the heck? Anyhow, oh my gosh. So, I mean, this is just like so coincidental that you called, because I literally was just saying to our viewers that we were wondering if this Chupacabra thing had actually gotten to Illinois. Did you hear about this in the news, by the way, recently?
I did see that, and it hasn't really been in the news here that there was a Chupacabra, but there was an odd-looking creature that killed one of my friends' chickens on his farm.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
How far away from that are you?
It was literally like 2 miles down the road.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Okay, so I guess it did get as far as Illinois. That's crazy.
Well, possibly, you know.
Yeah, possibly, allegedly. Man, maybe his appetite changed.
Well, chicken is livestock.
Well, no, but it's poultry, because down south, he was going for meat.
Well, in this day and age, they're trying to lower the cholesterol, you know.
Trying to get
stop that red meat, you know. It could be. Yeah.
So how far from Aurora do you guys live?
About 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear about, like, you remember the name of this restaurant?
Yes, there happens to be a restaurant in Aurora called Chupacabra Puerto Rican Restaurant.
Kitchen.
Puerto Rican Kitchen.
Have you ever been there? Just curious, because that place looks like slamming.
I've personally never been there, but their menu looks fire. And the next time that we go to a cemetery trip up there, we are definitely going to hit it up.
Ooh,
cool.
Sweet. Okay, that would be awesome. Maybe you could send us some pictures or
a doggy bag.
Ooh, we're up for that. We get things in the mail. We get mail.
What'd you get? A chalupa. A little soggy now.
Now that we have you on the phone, what's been going on with you guys lately? You guys have something new in the mix brewing. I see that you're gonna maybe revisit something, perhaps?
Yes, actually on Monday we are taking a trip to revisit a cemetery that we went to last year, because that was the first cemetery that I got a crystal clear voice from that said, "Help me."
Ooh.
And I have to go back and I gotta find some answers.
Do you not want us here? Help.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
You never forget your first.
No, not like that. I mean, you definitely, you have to send us a link to that. We're going to put that in our description so that all the viewers out there could get to see that. That's
Absolutely.
wild. That is so cool. That wouldn't be where you guys found the Ouija board as well, is it?
No, that one was Bloods Point Cemetery, but it's on the way, and we do plan to go back there sometime this year.
So we just got to Bloods Point Cemetery. We haven't even started recording. I haven't even got all my equipment out yet. And you literally said that this place didn't look creepy, and now creepy things are happening. Dude, what if we walk in on a ritual?
Oh yeah, it's there. Are you serious?
No way!
Please explain again how that was found. I mean, that is crazy.
So we were with the Maybe It's Spiritual podcast, and one of them decided that they needed to go to the bathroom in the woods. And
that's me usually.
And we were all over in the cemetery just exploring, walking around, checking things out. And he comes back with a Ouija board in his hand and said, "Guys, I literally just found this in the woods."
Did he actually manage to take a leak on it, or did he miss it? Because he must have been close.
Was it deep in the woods, or was it It was right on the edge of the woods, so he saw it before he did anything.
Oh, okay. So while he was on the way, okay.
In the background, that's
Tyler?
Oh, is that
Yeah,
Tyler in the
Tyler.
back?
That was Tyler.
Okay.
Oh, hey, what's up, Tyler?
Hi.
Yeah, man.
He's in the back.
Yeah. And by the way, we absolutely love your telling of the dream tech.
Yes, it was so much fun.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you loved it.
Yeah, we're gonna throw that. We're gonna throw that link in the description too. Anybody watch this, please click on this. Show these guys some love, and you're gonna love this video about the dream tech. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I actually didn't. I didn't read it or anything before we filmed it, so that was like my first blind reaction to it.
Yeah.
And the more I read, the crazier it got.
Yeah, like it was a little. It's a bit twisted. I have to admit.
Kind of like Sherry. The longer you know her, the crazier she gets.
No, but like, wow, that was great because I mean, honestly, from like, you know, the way your diction was and the way you emphasized certain words, like, I really thought you had rehearsed that. I mean, you did that flawlessly. I don't think she stumbled once.
No, so I thought at least gave it a read through first. That was pretty impressive. I am more impressed.
Yeah, I am very impressed because I was just overwhelmed in general, like how well you did and executed that. I think Rob and I are both in agreement on this one, but you know, watching the both of you, it's so funny. Have you guys ever heard of Jay and Silent Bob?
Yeah.
Like, to me or us, you are like the Jay and Silent Bob of the paranormal. Like, Abby is like the, neurotic one, like the crazy. And Tyler, he's more silent, but when he speaks.
The strong silent type.
Yeah, it's so profound. But anyway, is there anything that you want to tell us that I haven't asked?
Free plug.
I don't think so. I think we've covered all the spookiness.
All right, well, thank you so much for being a good sport and actually giving us a call.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. I am honored.
All right, we will be talking to you soon.
Alrighty.
All right. Take care of yourself, you guys.
Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Burn that.
Anyhow, so what do you think about this Chupacabra thing? I mean, what are your thoughts as to what this could be?
Well, I mean, put it this way. I mean, okay, trying not to be too much of a skeptic. Because, well, as lore goes, Puerto Rico and southern North America, such as Mexico's, Southwest U.S., they have varying views of what this thing is. Mm-hmm. Now, in North America, it's usually depicted more as like a dog or coyote, and hair, things like that.
In the South, it's like a slee stack.
A slee stack? Well, that's a deep cut.
No, well,
if you don't know what a sleep stack is, it's probably past your bedtime. Now, could this be the famous Chupacabra? Yeah, but the problem is the shot that they show. It's cool, but it's a security video with only one frame, and that always raises a flag with me. Yeah. So was it a person dressed as something? Was it a dog or a coyote that just kind of heard the animals come over and maybe it was trying to jump up on the fence or something, and that's why it was on its hind legs? Who knows? Well, what do you think? Yeah, again, leave a comment down below. Let us know. What do you think that thing could have been? And I think that wraps up our first official episode of Paranormal News. Oh, thank God. We got through it. And we didn't kill each other. And I am out of here. That's another deep cut. See if anybody recognizes that one. All right. Well, then we'll be seeing you around. Take care.
That's it.